Hi everyone, thanks so much for tuning in to Chucker TV's 4th of July special. My name is Toby Wayman. I'm going to be your host here today for our celebration of America's birthday. This is going to be a very special show that we have here, showing some of the highlights of the 2015 high goal season that Chucker TV covered. So without further ado, let's jump into some of my favorite clips.
Remy being disciplined and staying with Facundo. Oh, bad luck there. Miguel comes in, picks up that line. Nicely done there. Miguel takes it off to the right of the defender, runs around those defenders there, and now runs that ball back between the goalposts. He puts a point on the board to close the gap and bring his team within 2.
Ball's back into play, goes all the way to the back end where it's picked up by Facundo. Facundo Pires there. He's got Polito going down. Polito accelerating away from Adolfo. Polito, red zone, takes his shot, picks up another one, giving his team
the goal. Oh, looky there. Miguel gets it. He knocks it down and gives it over there to Cody. Cody fires it off too.
Shot to the boards. Now it's going to be picked up here by Nico Pires. Nico there taking that ball. He gets picked up by Sola. Nico still with the play though. Leaves it there along the boards. And now it's picked up by Juan Martin Nero. Nero making a run. Nero gets hooked on the play by Sebi. But Garcia Grossi there backs him up. Agustin shot down in the goal mouth near side. Next shot from now they're all bogged down here. Now he gives it back over to Miguel. Miguel trying to make something happen here. Now Nicky comes in, takes that ball away from everybody. Nick fires. Nick draws goal number 3 of the Chucker. Que jugador. What a play right there. That was awesome.
Picked up here. Looks like Garcia Grossi, or excuse me, Juan Martin Nero. Nero coming through. Nico there with the ball. My goodness. This team is tough to tell apart sometimes. Nico still has control. Now fires at the goal and puts it straight on.
Luceretta out in front on a breakaway as Polito takes out that defender, leaving Luceretta to make this run by himself. What a play here by Villalago. Luceretta puts that ball between the goalposts.
Now coming in to pick up the play, it's going to be Nero once again. Juan Martin Nero flips that ball back on the near side, giving it back over to Nico. Nico takes it back around, and it's stolen here away by Eduardo Novillo Estrada. Eduardo, what a great open back shot, giving it back over to Sola. Sola on a breakaway here. Sola gets that ball moving down the field, and we've got a horse race. Look at this coming in. It's going to be Juan Martin Nero trying to make the hook, but Sola gets through that hook. Sola, his shot right there. Will it go? It's going to be put straight on through.
We have 12 seconds to go until the warning horn. When the game's on the line, winners always want the ball. Let's see who's going to bring this one back into play. Looks like it's going to be Paylon Sterling. Sterling's going to try to get this one down to Jillian Johnston. 2 seconds to go to the warning horn. They got the ball in play. And now it's down the field. Coming in. The ball cannot hit the board, so that'll be game over. Julio got the ball. Now Sugar's going downfield for the pass, as does Jillian and Sterling. Now Ariano taking his time. 16 seconds remain. Julio trying to get away from, can he do it? Yes, he does. What a play there. Julio now leaves it for Sterling. 9 seconds left. Sterling fires down the field on the near side. Erskine shoots. Erskine's shot. It's there. Can he do it? Open back shot. It's on the field. Taken on through. What a goal right there. Amazing. Tied it up. Beautiful play. Julio. All right, so as you can tell from some of my favorite clips, we have some really talented players play the 2015 high goal season here in South Florida. One of my personal favorites, though, Jillian Johnston, is a sponsor for the Coca-Cola Polo team. Jillian is a very offensively minded player and is one of the top amateurs in the world. Jillian Johnston, if you watch her away from the ball, is always looking to see how she can get open and receive the pass and put points on the board. Let's take a look at some of Jillian's highlights from this past season.
Julio taps it once, fires it down the middle of the field, trying to get it up there for Jillian. Jillian comes in, but it's picked up by Vargas. Oh, Jillian picks that ball off, and Jillian makes him pay for that broken play. Puts another point on the board to now give her team a 4-goal.
Erskine slaps a tail shot there for Julio Ariano, who's already turned facing the correct direction. And he gets bumped there, by Facundo, but he's able to get the shot off. And Jillian comes in and picks the ball up very nicely. Jillian Johnston coming in hot. Steve Van Andel comes in there to make a play. Jillian, though, is able to keep that ball rolling forward. Jillian now fires at the goal, looking pretty good. Jillian Johnston, what a play right.
Toby, they're going to knock in here, so I'm going to throw it back to you.
All right, thank you, bud. And here we go. Sugar Erskine receives this pass here from Julio Ariano. Sugar now has that ball. He fires it back down the field looking for Jillian. Jillian comes in. Jillian takes that ball on the near side. What a great play there. Jillian Johnston now gets that ball on the bounce. Still looking good. She checks up, wants to make sure this one counts. Look at that open back shot from Jillian.
Wow! Kehuga Door, Jillian. Sugar slaps a tail shot back over there. Melissa Ganzi, great job knocking that ball down, but Julio gets there first and hits that ball back to Jillian Johnston, who's now on a breakaway. Jillian, she's gone now, looking good, but here comes Guige trying to make a play on Jillian. Jillian with the ball, still making her way down inside the 60. Jillian shot off to the right. Can she get to it? Jillian takes a shot. What a play, Jillian Johnston, to put a point on the board, take the lead, break the tie.
Just throwing. The ball goes back into play all the way through to the back end and is going to be picked up here by Sterling. Sterling with the ball on the near side. Sterling keeping it to himself. Now Gallego in pursuit, but Sterling gets the shot off. Jillian Johnston. Sterling knows that once she scores that first one, she's going to be hot for the rest of the day. He has no problem giving her the ball. Jillian forces those guys to chase her down. She's in the red zone once again. Jillian with a little flip neck shot back to the goal. Look at that. She puts goal number 2 on the board. Like I said, she is an offensive force to be reckoned.
Toby, you're on.
So from one of our top amateur players to one of our top teams, Audi Polo team had a great 2015 season. They ended up winning the finals of the Gold Cup, and they almost made it into the finals of the US Open. Let's take a look at some of Audi's clips right now.
Takes it away and now gives it over to Gonzalito. Gonzalito picks that ball up now, making a run back down the other way. Gonzalito cuts that ball back towards the goal, working his way back to the center. Looking good. Gonzalito doing what he does best, putting points on the board. Looking good. Gonzalito! What a play! Que jugador! Now Rodrigo down there. Rodrigo still with the play. Andrade takes that ball. He's inside the 60s in the red zone. Rodrigo fires straight on through. What a great play. Mannix comes in to pick this ball back up. Freddie with a nice little three-quarter neck shot there. Now Fred lines up the shot. Now will he do it? No, he's going to run this one through. Freddie still with the ball. He's down there in the red zone. Now he shoots. Will it go? What a play. Mannix, beautiful. Mark Ganzi going downfield for the pass. Now Rodrigo fires that ball down there. Ganzi comes in. Ganzi moves over, picks up the man, and now picks up the ball. He's in the red zone. Mark Ganzi shot looking good. Ganzi sends that one straight on through to now give his team a 5-goal lead. Gonzalito winds up, undefendable, straight on through. Audi the victor, 2015 Piaget Gold Cup.
All right, there you have it. Winners of the 2015 Gold Cup, Audi Polo team. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Before global opportunities were part of their investment strategy. Before they funded scholarships to the schools that gave them scholarships. Before they planned for their parents' future needs and their sons' future. They chose a partner to help manage their wealth, one whose insights, solutions, and approach have been relied on for over 200 years. That's the value of trusted connections. That's U.S. Trust.
Hey Polo fans, Chucker TV's hitting the road. Get your mallets ready because our 2015 summer tour is a cross-country trip covering over 12,000 miles. Check out chuckertv.com for upcoming tournaments and dates.
The essence of life is in the details. The little moments that lift us up and make us who we are. These are the details that outfit every FlexJet aircraft. The touches of excellence that add up to not just perfect, but perfect for you. This is FlexJet. You won't just be flown. You'll be moved.
Welcome back to our 4th of July special. As part of our summer tour, we're going to be bringing you live exclusive coverage of play from Aspen Valley Polo Club. Dale Sweats, our play analyst, is there now. Dale, take it away.
Thank you, Toby, and welcome, Polo fans. I'm standing here on the #1 field at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, located in Carbondale, Colorado, 30 minutes outside of Aspen, Colorado. I'm going to take you on a 360-degree tour of the club. This season, we're going to start off playing arena polo in our spectacular arena here, and we'll be featuring some of the top players in the world, Mr. Nick Roldan, Mr. Juan Bellini, and some of the up-and-coming pros, Mr. Lucas Lalore and Carlitos Gracida. The breathtaking mountain backdrop that surrounds the #1 field here in Aspen is truly spectacular. And you can understand why the Aspen Valley Polo Club has become one of the fastest growing polo clubs in the nation. Now you can follow us at AspenValleyPoloClub.com for all scheduled dates and times, or ChuckerTV.com. And remember to follow us on our summer tour, Chucker TV. And thank you for making Chucker TV the leader in polo broadcasting. Now back to you, Toby.
All right, thanks so much, Dale. As you all know, throw-ins are one of the biggest parts of the game. You can't win a polo game if you don't win your throw-ins. Right now, let's take a look at some of the best throw-ins we saw throughout the 2015 season.
Absolutely, for sure. Ball's back into play once again, and it looks like Sterling wins another throw-in for Coca-Cola. He fires it back down there, trying to put one more on the board before the end of the chucker. 55 seconds left to go. Erskine down there. Can he get to it? Sugar in the red zone. Sugar sends that ball straight on through. Wow, Coca-Cola, talk about power polo here.
So here we go. The ball's back into play. Let's see. It's going to be picked up by Sterling. Giannico loses the play there, leaves it behind. And now it's going to be Ulloa sending that ball down the field, looking for an offensive player coming in. It's picked up there and straight on through. Beautiful play.
Both teams line back up, getting ready to start chucker #2. The ball's in play, and it looks like Eduardo's going to pick that ball up on the backside of the throw in there. He gets some help from Sebi, who keeps that defender away from him. Now Eduardo fires that ball back down the field, trying to get it up to an offensive player. What a move there by Facundo Sola. Sola took the man and then comes back to the ball. Now he's being challenged here. Facundo still on the near side, takes it back, takes his shot, and puts that one straight on through. What a goal to now tie it up. 3 goals apiece here in the opening 30.
All right, the ball's in play. Game's back underway, and Facundo got a piece of it, but Gonzalito comes through and picks that ball up nicely. He's being chased down now by Lucas Criado, but it looks like Gonzalito's got the horse and the speed. Got the stick, the skill, looking good in the red zone. Now out of the air, straight on through, putting his team on the board here first today. And now making
the third man, Tommy Biddle up here. Biddle didn't think that it was a foul, and so his ruling made it a throw. And now the ball's back into play, and Sola's off to a breakaway here. Facundo Sola, nice play there by Camilo Bautista. Bautista takes the man out, and now Sola making his run down, looking to put his team on the board right here. Can he do it? Great approach shot. The momentum of the ball carries it straight on through.
Okay, here we go. Both teams are lined back up, getting ready to put the ball back into play. There it is. Umpires throw that ball back in, and now it's going to be Polito to take the ball there. Down the outside of the pack, Polito now fires a pass down the field looking for Facundo. Facundo picks that ball up on the fly, coming in hot. Can he do it? He's in the red zone. Facundo runs that ball straight between the goal posts to tie the game back.
Valiente is looking to put a stop to this right now, but look at this. Jumping out of there, it's going to be picked up by Polito. Polito and Facundo takes the defender away. Polito making his run down the field, and the entire team working hard to keep those defenders away from him. Polito picks up his 3rd goal of the chucker, giving his team a 3-goal lead, now making the score 9.
2 meeting 2. Both teams are wrong, essentially. So the umpires will throw the ball back into play from the center of the board. Sugar wins that throw in from the back end. Shugs takes a neck shot back around. Erskine lines up a shot at goal. Erskine shot looking good. Will it go? Sugar shot. Sugar, Erskine, what a play. Puts one on the board right there.
Super tough team. You got 4 players. So do you. You have 4 players on Orchard Hill as well. But here we go. Out of the throw-in. Mannix down there in the #1 position, looking good. Down now, breaking away. Can he do it? Looking, takes that shot. He's able to run the ball straight on through it. Put another.
Let's see if they can do it now with this one. No, it's going to be picked up by Polito. Polito letting that horse stretch out,
and he's running away from those defenders. Adolfo doing the only thing he can at this point, going for the foul, because Polito's going to put another one on the board. Polito sends it straight on through and doubles up Valiente on the scoreboard. 12 goals. So when we were getting ready to film our 4th of July special here, we were having a really tough time coming up with who our 2 favorite players were. Actually, our first favorite player. So we actually ended up coming up with 2 of them, Polito and Facundo Pieres. Polito is just now going to 10 goals this year. Facundo's been 10 goals for a few years now. On any given day, Facundo's the best player in the world, and nipping at his heels is his cousin, Polito. Let's take a look at some of their highlights from the 2015 season.
Agustin Obregon, back shot once again by Lucas Criado, and Polito's on a breakaway here. Polito, can he do it? He's taking that ball down the field, moving it past midfield now. Polito, and nobody's going to be able to catch him. He checks up, lets that ball settle. Polito tapping that ball, taking
And what a save by Steve Van Andel. He slaps that ball back into the danger zone, and now it's going to be turned back around by Jillian Johnston. Jillian's shot, though, picked off here by Facundo. Facundo fires a huge shot back down the field. Look at this. Gallego's got to step on his man. Gallego out in front, catching the ball on the bounce, out of the air, looking good. He's only got to outrun that defender by 52 inches, but
in defense. Comes in, changes that right of way, gives it over. It's going to be Alejo. Alejo's back shot now picked up by Polito. Polito's got the time to turn it back around. He's getting some help from Polito. From Facundo. Facundo keeping that Adolfo away from Polito. Polito fires at the goal. Polito shot. What a play! Double digits. 4 unanswered goals. Coming in is going to be a near side back shot there by Facundo, but Polito keeps control of that ball. Facundo making a run down there, looking to put pressure on Polito. Polito still with that ball stuck to the end of his mallet. What a play there, Polito. Wow.
Facundo trying to get the ball to him, but Sugar Erskine is there keeping an eye on Facundo. Facundo, trying to bait Sugar in to come make a play on that ball, on the ball there. Now Facundo takes it past Shugs. Now Sterling there to pick him up long. Polito gets away from him though. Now Facundo gets away from him. Facundo over there in the red zone, looking good. Facundo winds up and cuts that ball back between the posts, almost taking out the flagger with the. Now Facundo taps that ball back into play. Facundo Pires taking that ball, working it down the field, now off to the right-hand side. Facundo works it back to the middle, looking good, making a run here. He's got Van Andel out front, but it looks like Facundo's going to now fire that ball down there, looking for Polito. Polito takes the man wide, picks the ball up. Yes, keeps it going. Nice play there. Polito fires back at the goal, looking good. Will it go? Polito shot. What a play. Polito puts another point on the board. Let them know you're out there whenever they come by. Here we go, the ball's back into play, and Julio takes the man, but Polito gets away from him. Polito holds that ball there. Now Polito trying to make some magic happen here right now. He's got that ball, he winds up, hits that next shot back at the goal. What a shot, will it go? Looking good. Oh my goodness, almost takes out.
Brought back into play here by Facundo. Facundo taps that ball back into play, and he's got Polito Pires now breaking for the pass. Polito Pires there receives that pass from Facundo. Now Facundo keeps Julian on his hip as Ulloa lays a bump on Polito. Polito breaking away. There goes Facundo looking for the pass. Facundo still waiting to receive that ball. Now he's got Polito, sends it down there. Facundo there to receive the ball all by himself. Mental mistake there made by Alegria. They're going to pay for it right here by a point being put on the board by Facundo. That ball. There to receive it is Facundo. Facundo takes that ball, shuts down, turns it back around. What a play. Now just pretty much made everybody on the field his plaything. Now he keeps it going down the field. Look at this. Can he get there? Facundo, cut shot at the goal. What a play. Facundo picks up another point and now gives his team a 5-goal lead. What a great play right there. The two Pires, the cousins, were able to put another one on the board and now tie the game up 3 goals apiece. 2:55 left to go.
All right, after watching those clips, now you can understand why we had such a tough time picking a single best player of the season. That's why we had to go with those two. Speaking of clips and best players, what kind of a clip show would this be if we didn't have coverage of the finals of the U.S. Open? Right now, let's take a look at what the finals had to offer.
Looking pretty good for Orchard Hill. Valiente going to the finals of the 2015 111th Open Championships final.
The finals of the 2015 U.S. Open, live on Chucker TV.
Durango coming in hot. He's in the red zone. Alejo right there looking good. His shot carries on through. Down and now Sterling trying to put the hook on Gallego. He takes his shot. Ferrario.
Orchard Hill versus Valiente.
Adolfo trying to keep it. No, he loses it. Facundo Pires is there. Facundo taking that ball, working it back, checking down now as Alejo Toronco comes in, looking for a shot at him. And his shot straight on through. What a play. Que jugador. Adolfo lays a bump up. Polito gets past him, keeps that ball to himself, working it down the field. He's got a head of steam built up, but can't keep the ball under control. And now it's going to be Alejo there, hitting that ball back down the field, trying to get it up there to Adolfo. Adolfo, he's got Can he do it? Yes, he does. Adolfo still has control. Cambiasso there in the red zone. Adolfito, he shoots and puts that one straight on through. Wow. With the ball holding it, keeping it to himself, working his way through the traffic. Now, Polito still with, this is what he does best here. Taps it out of the air. Super awesome, cool style there. Now it's going to be picked up here by Facundo. Facundo holds the play here, and we've got 32.9 seconds, so make it or miss it. This should end the chucker unless it's knocked down or left on the field. Facundo's shot, it could be knocked down, and it is. And it's going to be Alejo there. Now, you don't see that happen very often. Facundo mishit a ball like that. From behind, can he get there? What a play. Adolfito can't get to it. It's stolen away by Polito Piedes. Polito still with that ball. Polito on the near side, keeping it going forward. Now, Polito out in front, making his run. There he goes, looking good. Bob coming in, trying to break this play up. Polito takes it on the near side, keeping it away from coffin corner over there. Adolfo's going to have to start making a play. Oh, what a play. Adolfo put the ball into the horse's hoof and kicked it back, and it was back there by Polito Piedes. Polito shot now up. Let's see. It's Adolfo there. Adolfo down in the red zone, and Adolfo sends it straight on through. What a play right there. Now taking the lead, breaking the tie. Is not able to get past that defender, but Polito comes in behind him. Polito checking up now. Polito keeps a hold of that ball, working it back to the right-hand side, trying to keep it away from those defenders. Looking good so far. He's out in front. How does he do it? Talk about the magic man, K. Hugador. What a play. Holy ball handling at Chucker TV. Hashtag live polo. Polito Piedes is amazing. I agree with you on that one, Roger. Here we go. The ball's back into play. Facundo fires a huge shot down the field. Looking to drain it from there. Will it go? Looking good. Facundo Piedes.
Oh, my.
Incredible. Hashtag incredible.
Incredible show. What a momento. What a player. What a way
to move up in rank. He's going to have to learn how to slow his mind down.
We have Adolfito taking the ball right now.
Great. Yeah, that's a very good point there. Okay, Adolfo brings the ball back into play here on the penalty number 5 for the right-of-way violation. Bob Jornavas keeps Polito held up there. And look at this. Alejo's keeping Facundo held up too. Now, look at this. See how Adolfo's using Bob for that shield there. Keeps moving it to the left. Now gets in range. Now hits that ball down the field. Looking good. And sends it straight on through. But they want to win it themselves and take it down and put another point on the board if possible. Here we go. The ball's back into play. And let's see, coming out of there is going to be a near side back shot from Facundo. Facundo shot. Oh, yeah. There we go. Polito taking that ball on a breakaway. Bob trying to keep it with him. Polito takes it out of the air. Awesome hand-eye coordination. Picks it up. That's where he likes to have the ball anyways, in the air. Look at that. Reaching back. How is he playing the ball right now?
Oh, my.
What a play right there. Polito Piedes, and he's a crowd pleaser, too.
It doesn't get much better than that, guys.
Wow.
You talk about ball control. It's
back into play. Facundo's got Polito. Look at this. Polito's got the step on his man. Polito out in front. Can he capitalize this time? He checks up. Want to make sure this one counts. Polito down there in the red zone. Great approach shot. Doesn't need to touch it again. It's right there. Polito Piedes opens the floodgates up. Now brings his team back within 1. 7-6 is the score. Listen to the crowd. They're going wild. And here we go. Look at this. Ferrario out in front, looking to put a 2-goal lead on the board here before the end of the chugger. He's looking good. Can he do it? Adolfito, what a play. Adolfo shot hits the... trying to capitalize here, trying to make sure this one counts. Can't quite do it. He loses the play, and it's a great back shot there. And now Steve Van Andel. Well done, Steve. Sends that back shot back over there to Polito. Polito picks up Steve's shot, and now it's going to be Polito taking it through. Polito looking to put another one on the board. He's just inside the 60 now. Polito's got one man to beat. He leaves it behind. Facundo's there. Facundo looks up. Facundo fires, and Facundo finds the center of the goal, breaking the tie, and now taking the lead to make the score 5-4.
So that's just about going to do it for our clip show here today. Thanks so much for tuning in to Chucker TV's 4th of July special. Be sure to stay with us for our summer tour, where we're going to be traveling all over the country. And until then, we'll catch you at our next broadcast. Happy birthday, America!